this Rise gonna do some interesting things. Okay, we are in game. In the bottom left, representing Georgia Tech, we have Team Blue Mountains OP, Pyres on Riven, Chrysanthos on Rise, Shizoli on Janna, W. Jones on Civil, and Massandre on Shyvana. In the top right, we have from the University of Illinois, the team Illini Social Gamers, Gaywad on Morgana, Primogenitor on Malphite, Wise Guy on Scano, Lord Crystal on Sona, and Inquisitor on Graves. Not much to... a couple of...
A summoner has reconnected.
Oh, okay.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
That should be good. Yeah. For mid, oh god, this could be could do interesting things. They also have the ping down here, the ping here, so it looks like they'll but they know that nobody's at red, so it looks like they're gonna start invading and trying to steal the red.
Minions have spawned.
But I think they have figured it out, have they? They are definitely in range, but yeah. It should be noted that Georgia did not take CV, which makes everything so much more difficult if you're trying to counter jungle. And Shyvana is starting at blue. Okay. Okay. That's kind of odd. Usually Shyvana starts at red because of course you don't need blue because you're not a mana you're not a mana champion, so you don't need it. But okay. So Shyvana starts at blue and takes blue. Okay. That's kind of odd. Nice ward placements. And everyone's gonna pretty much start going to lanes with the exception of that's what he's doing. That's cute. And the UIUC team is gonna have no idea what's going on here. Actually no. CV goes down and they do retreat. Shyvana is gonna be able to take the rapes though? Is Morgana gonna do something about this? Actually, I don't think he knows. Oh, this could potentially be extremely bad for Scano. Scano's managed to steal red. So that's obviously somehow, how did he get that? Is it a smite? And this might be first blood to Georgia. He does still have vision, so this is first blood to Georgia. Ouch. Yeah, that's actually a really smart jungle invasion. I feel like the UIUC team could have figured out what was going on as soon as they realized that Shyvana was not starting at red, but ow. Wow. Okay. Okay. So Malphite is pushed to tower on top lane, and he's gonna lose a decent amount of farm due to that. But it shouldn't be that big of a deal. That was really cute. CV going down so they know exactly where Shyvana is, but Shyvana's not gonna... yeah. That's painful. I have to reiterate that. Just how important that steal was. Now, the Georgia jungler is going to be a lot more ahead in levels and in gold because of that. And Scano is going to be kind of behind, and they do know exactly where the Scano is because that bush is warded. So, yeah. Riven taking a decent. So if we look at the CS, wow. Oh yeah, in mid lane, a little bit of harassment going down on the Ryze. Ryze is out of mana and is unable to go back because if Morgana manages to push the tower, she can start ganking. Ryze at 29, Morgana at 24, so he is up a little bit, but it's not that much. This, of course, is the big deal at this point. Well, if one jungler is that much above the other one, that is, of course, a big deal. Malphite pushing the Riven to the tower. Malphite at 21, Riven at 26, so Malphite behind. But Malphite was pushed to tower at some point, and Malphite's gonna go back. In bot lane, the Civil got harassed down a lot. I don't think this is one of the best players, to put it nicely. So that could be why, but the Janna is going to make sure that Civil stays alive. Civil also, I believe, has heal, if I can find that. Yeah, he does have heal. Ping coming down on this bush, I don't think they realize that Skarner isn't actually in there. I don't know if I can see people's gold. It's really this interface. I'm still not really used to it. Shyvana's gonna start countering. Oh, Shyvana's ganking, but he sees and Shyvana's gonna back off. He's gonna try to come through that way. But no, it's just Ryze going back. So Shyvana's gonna hold the lane. But this means that Shyvana's gonna be way ahead of Skarner. Where is Skarner? Skarner is level 4 with a Philo and Cloth Armor. So a bit of trading coming down at top lane. And the result of this is that Riven both take a decent amount of damage, but Riven has pushed the Malphite to the tower, so that is a problem with if he's trying to CS, which of course he is. In bot lane, 35 for Graves, 37 for Civil. Oh wow. If we look at the gold difference, okay, so Shyvana is maybe gonna try to steal this. That could be real. Oh no, he does get it. But they do pass in the bush. Okay, so nothing happens. Morgana's gonna try to come down, catch the Shyvana with really nowhere to go. A huge team fight coming up. Nothing really gonna happen though. Both teams gonna play extremely safely on this one, and the lanes are gonna go back to their lanes. This commentator isn't too biased, man. I do my best, okay? Wow. Morgana taking a lot of damage from this Ryze. Ryze at a Tear of the Goddess and a No Magic Mantle, so this Morgana is not going to be able to harass very much. Tons of damage going down on Malphite again, but Riven is also very low, so she's not going to be able to tower dive. But yeah, and the Malphite's going to go back. Shyvana... No, that was a ping on the other team. That was a ping by the blue team, so yeah. Oh, so Ryze is going to take the blue actually. Or that's what they were doing. So yeah, that's going to be very bad for the UIUC team. Skarner, of course, needed his second kill. So I think he's gonna... No, he's just holding top lane. He's down 2 levels, so he does have to be careful not to do something stupid. Despite the... Okay, so if we look at the difference in gold, it's about 1,300 to Georgia, which is a lot less than I would have expected, given that the UIUC team gave up the first red and first blood. It's... but... okay. Oh, I missed this. But, is that Malphite gonna die? Oh god. Well, that didn't work out very well. That was... wow. Okay. I completely missed that, sorry about that. So, both top lanes dying, and Skano's gonna free farm top lane for a while. Shyvana's gonna try to come in for a lane gank at the bottom. This might be a... actually, no, she's just gonna go into the jungle and farm. Usually at this point, you've seen at least some sort of dragon contesting, but both teams are playing extremely carefully. So, no dragon has been taken. And Skano gets his first red after having his actual first red stolen. $62 to $66, and in bottom lane, not that far. 67 to 81 in mid lane, which is a problem for the Morgana. Riven at 70, Malphite at 37. What? Wow. Okay. So the Malphite is very behind the Riven at this point. The Morgana is also getting zoned in mid lane. Very afraid to try to CS. But okay, so a little bit of trading going back, but the Morgana is really, it definitely comes out of that behind. The Riven wards the Tribush on the purple side, so that gives the Riven obviously a lot more vision about whether or not ganks are going to come in. Skano gonna try to come in for something, but I'm not sure if they're gonna. Oh, Skano does have the ult, so can the Riven escape is the question. Ignite coming down, the shield coming down, and the Riven is gonna escape with a decent amount of health. And while that was going on, Shyvana ganked bottom and took down the Graves. So 3-1 to Georgia, and they're also going to try to take Dragon, which is going to go relatively uncontested. So Dragon going to go down. Yeah, Dragon going down right as it's CV'd, and they're going to go for the blue, and pretty sure blue is going to go down pretty quickly as well. Yeah. Wow. So Civil got the blue. I mean, it's not big. It's obviously not ideal. The Janna having blue would have been really nice. Just spam that really annoying tornado. But Civil got it, and now Civil's Q is obviously spammable as well now, so that's pretty nice. You can do a decent amount of harassment. But of course, that Q has no CC, so yeah. In bot lane, in mid lane, which is the closest, which surprisingly is the closest of 3 at this point, I think. Okay, so the Skano's gonna try to come in for a gank. The lane is a little pushed though, and the Morgana does not have as much mana as would be ideal. But the Skano's gonna come in, it misses the Q, and Rise is gonna get away pretty safely, landing a huge amount of damage onto the Morgana. Morgana's gonna ult the Rise. Shyvana's gonna come in, and that don't think anyone's gonna die, but that's okay. Well, obviously, I was wrong there. So Morgana goes down, and mid lane is also in trouble. This Skano can't keep staying here. The Rise is extremely powerful at this point, and the Skanos might die. There's very little magic